Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
I am Kate.
And I am Bradley.
And this is
The Origin of Weird.
By the History Buffoons.
Thanks for joining us. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Excellent, excellent.
How are you?
I am doing well, thank you.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. I have a story for you today, and I think you might add your own little flavor to this story as well. So I'm just going to get right into it.
All right.
Or I could be making it up. We never know. So we are going to go to 5th century.
Oh, 400.
Britain.
Okay.
And we're going to tag along with Uther Pendragon.
Oh, nice.
You know who that is?
I sure do, yeah.
Please tell me.
He is King Arthur.
King Arthur's father.
Can I finish?
You took a big breath.
I'm sorry, I
thought you were done
No.
speaking. I was like, King Arthur's King Arthur. Uther Pendragon is his father.
Correct, yes. Yes. Good old Pendragon.
You like this folklore.
I love King Arthur. What's it called? Arthurian?
Arthurian, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I like all that shit.
Yeah.
But I grew up liking that stuff. Obviously, even completely not related, but kind of, like Sword in the Stone by Disney.
Right.
I loved that movie growing up because it was just a weird take on it and everything.
But it's all folklore. Like,
right.
These aren't real people. It's not, I mean,
you go back then, though. They thought they were real people.
The writers, the people who wrote about the Arthurian people, basically made it sound as if they were historical people.
Correct, and they, to the point where they even thought they at one time they found Arthur and Guinevere's grave because they found a pair of skeletons in a grave, and they're like, it's Arthur and Guinevere.
And you're like, okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you DNA test? I'm sorry, it's 900. I don't do that.
Did you carbon date?
But they full on believed that they were real people. But it was just literally a folklore to try and bring the British together, more or less.
Yeah. So we are actually going to follow Uther Pendragon and how he conceived King Arthur. Do you know this story?
I do, actually. I remember watching, I've watched a couple shows and read some books because I used to read a lot of books on King Arthur and obviously lineage of him and so on.
The whole Camelot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do actually know this. So this is great because I do love this stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Uther was considered a high king. He's remembered as a fierce defender of Britain.
Yep.
But he was also someone with a short fuse, quick temper, and not much in the gratitude department.
Right.
So he had his mix of strengths and flaws.
Most people do.
Yeah, of course. And after a hard-won battle, one of his loyal allies, Gorlois, maybe Gorlois.
Garlois.
Yeah, Gorlois, maybe.
Sure.
Gorlois helped him win this battle.
Okay.
And Uther spots Igraine.
Lady Egraine, yeah.
This is Gorlois' wife. She's described as being so beautiful.
Yep.
She outshone every woman in Britain, and Uther falls for her instantly. So despite Gorlois' loyalty, that's such a hard name to say.
And that's the wife again, right?
Gorlois is the
husband.
The husband who was
right.
a very loyal ally to Uther.
The wife. I know Lady Egraine's the fucking
Egraine,
one.
yeah.
God damn it.
That's okay.
Yes, I knew that.
But Uther, of course, can't help himself.
No, because he's king, so.
He makes his interest in Egraine incredibly obvious at court, to the point where writer Geoffrey of Monmouth hints he tries to push his advances far too aggressively.
Oh, wow. And
Egraine, understandably unsettled in all of this, tells her husband,
Whoa. Hey.
Whoa. Hubby, this is happening over here.
Hey, Gorlois.
Yeah.
Hey, Gorlois, I got to tell you something.
Exactly.
All right.
So Gorlois reacts pretty fast, and he gets Igraine out of there.
Well, that's smart.
Mm-hmm. And Uther reacts a little bit faster.
Oh, shit.
And worse. He felt insulted and rejected, and he declares that Gorlois' departure is an act of rebellion.
Oh, shit.
And in no time, he's laying siege to the castles of the very man who saved him in battle.
All because he wanted to bang this chick.
Lust, my friend.
Wow. That's just wild.
This lust literally snowballed into a civil war.
Right.
So chroniclers writers later wrote that Igraine was actually heartbroken at this civil war. It was all happening because of
her.
And for her.
Right.
So she felt so awful about this.
Well, yeah, because basically people are being killed.
Yeah.
In her name.
Yes.
Basically.
But it's not her fault.
It's obviously Uther.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wow.
Yeah. So enter Merlin.
Good old Merlin.
He is part prophet, part trickster, whatever you want to say. Magician. He's
wizard. Warlock.
Mastermind.
Let's keep going.
He's the figure who always seems to appear when a king is about to make some terrible decision. So he's got this weird origin story as well. I'll just kind of do a little bit of him.
Yeah.
Medieval writers cast Merlin as kind of a child of a mortal woman and an incubus.
Oh, really?
His mother was a noblewoman or nun, depending on the version that you read.
Okay.
Insisting that she had never been with a man.
Oh.
He's like, he's Jesus.
Or Shmi Skywalker.
What?
Anakin's mom?
She didn't have a dad?
No, he didn't have a dad.
He didn't have a dad?
No, he was born from the Force.
Was he?
Yeah. Have you watched Star Wars?
Yeah, but I don't remember her part very well.
Well, she was in the prequel, not the good ones.
Okay.
They're better than the sequels, though.
Okay, so she had insisted that she's never been with a man. She only remembered a mysterious spirit visiting her. The rest was just like connecting the dots. So like, oh, it was an incubus. Okay.
Better than a succubus.
So some storytellers even claimed a group of demons created Merlin on purpose as an antichrist figure, only for the plan to backfire completely when his baptism, quote unquote, canceled out the evil and left him with prophecy and magic instead.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Interesting.
So by the
I've
time...
never heard that explanation for him. That's weird. Okay.
So by the time that Uther rose to power, Merlin already had this reputation as a seer.
Sure.
So during the struggle against the Saxons of the time, Uther saw a comet streak. How many times have comets come into our stories?
A few now.
Yes.
Honestly.
And back then it was considered an omen, right?
100%, because they didn't understand it.
Right. Right. So Uther saw this comet streak across the sky, and he said it looked like a fiery tail shaped like a dragon's head.
Okay.
Merlin, the interpreter of Cosmic Weird, declared it as a sign. According to Merlin, Uther's son would become a great conqueror, and his daughter's descendants would wear crowns of their own. That was what this comet implied.
Wow. That seems like a stretch.
Uther embraced the dragon as his emblem and took the name Pendragon.
Oh, so that's how that came.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that either.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Pendragon meant chief dragon or superior warrior.
Okay.
So because Merlin believed Uther's lineage was destined to shape Britain,
right,
he had a personal stake in how the bloodline unfolded.
Well, I would think so. I mean, he's the one who prophesized it. Mm-hmm.
So by the time that Uther's feud with Gorlois over Igraine erupted, Merlin likely already sensed where this was kind of heading.
Right.
So the prophecy pointed to a child of great importance, and if that meant helping a king chase a dangerous infatuation,
he's like, let's do it.
Merlin was willing. Yeah.
It's like, I'll help you, banger.
Exactly. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So Merlin isn't helping Uther because he's a romantic at heart. He's doing it because he wants that prophesized child to exist.
Correct.
So if a magical deception is required,
yep.
So be it.
He's down to clown.
Yeah, I mean, his dad was a demon. Let's do it.
His dad was a demon. Let's do it. Holy shit.
So meanwhile, the war with Uther started. The war that Uther had started was starting to spiral out of control.
Right.
Gorlois was furious. He was protective, and he splits his forces. He sends Egraine to the nearly unassailable fortress of Tintagel.
Tintagel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it was perched on cliffs that practically was impenetrable.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Then he holds all of his troops in Dimilioc.
Okay.
Dimilioc. Pardon me. Dimilioc.
I would have believed you the first time, but yeah, let's correct it.
So he's going to defend his honor at Dimilioc, keep his wife safe at Tintagel, and hope Uther, chills the fuck out.
Chills the fuck out.
Of course, Uther's not going to chill the fuck out.
No, because he wants to bang
He's
Egraine.
hot with lust.
Bang Egraine.
He besieges Dimilioc, but he's not thinking like a king or a general. He's thinking like a man obsessed. Tintagel is unreachable.
Okay.
Gorlois is headstrong.
I wish he was just called Steve.
I know, right? And Uther's frustration grows every single day.
Exponentially.
So even with Igraine from within Tintagel said to have been heartsick over all these men dying for her.
Right.
Uther has backed himself into a corner.
Oh, dear.
He can't win Igraine over without defeating Gorlois.
Right.
And he can't defeat Gorlois without tearing Britain apart. They were allies.
Do you think it's funny because, I know how I'm going to get her. I'll kill her husband.
Right.
And she's going to be so happy for me.
Mm-hmm. She'll
just willingly spread her legs for some joy.
So at this point, Uther is so far gone that
Uther?
that he started asking for a sorcerer.
Yep.
Enter Merlin. He sends for Merlin and says, I must have Egraine. You're clever. Fix this.
Figure it out.
So Merlin, never one to waste an opportunity, proposes a plan.
Yeah.
But before he helps, he names his price.
Oh, dear.
Any child born from Uther and Egraine's union must be given to him.
Right. Because he's going to raise them, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Merlin is looking past the affair, past the war, straight towards the legend that he had been predicting.
The prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Of course, Uther is blinded by lust.
So he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
agrees instantly.
You can have that and a couple dollars.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So after all that, what's the harm in promising away a hypothetical baby? They don't know it's going to end in a child,
right?
So the deal is struck. Merlin agrees to make Uther's desires possible.
Yep. And
in return, he gets the child that might one day fulfill his prophecy.
Right.
Okay. What Merlin creates next is basically like a medieval catfish moment.
Okay.
Enchantments, potions, whatever tricks he's got in his back pocket.
Right.
He transforms Uther into
Gorlois.
Gorlois.
Yep.
the face, the voice,
the body,
the presence, the whole package.
Yep.
He then disguises himself and another one of Uther's companions as two of Gorlois' knights.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that part.
And together, the trio slips away undercover, while Uther's army keeps the real Gorlois trapped in a battle at Demiliac. The disguised party rides straight to Tintagel.
He's like, honey,
I'm home.
Right after supper, you want to bang?
Igraine is anxious. She's fearing for her husband's safety. Then all of a sudden, Gorlois appears at the gate.
He is there.
The guards recognize their lord and let him in without hesitation.
Yep.
Uther strolls into Igraine's chambers. She sees her husband alive and unarmed and believes every word he's feeding her about slipping past the siege to secure her safety.
Right.
She welcomes him without doubt or suspicion. And the legend says she gave freely all that he desired.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say when you got through the gate, I'm like, I wonder if you joked like this isn't the only thing I'm going to penetrate tonight.
Jesus.
No, not so good.
So, as fate would have it,
yes,
everything also comes to a head that night.
Oh dear.
The real Gorlois is killed in the fighting at Demiliac.
Oh no.
While his double is in Igraine's bed
chamber.
Some versions say he died before the baby is conceived. Others say afterwards, but by morning, he was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
So at dawn, Uther slips out of Tintagel with Merlin and the other companion, leaving Egraine thinking her husband has just gone to rejoin the battle.
Yeah.
Not long after, a messenger arrives to report that Gorlois died.
He's dead. And he's like, wait, what?
Yes.
That can't be. I was just with him.
Exactly. So, still disguised, Uther improvises, claiming the rumors of his death were false and that he must go make peace with the king before further disaster strikes. It buys enough time for him to leave, and once they're safely away, Merlin lifts the spell and restores everyone's true faces.
Oh.
So back at camp, Uther returns in his own form and performs, or he fakes his astonishment over Gorlois' death.
Right.
So with his rival gone, he orders a ceasefire.
Okay.
He sends word to Egraine, either coercing her surrender or proposing marriage while she's newly widowed and vulnerable. Different varies, but the outcome is the same. He says Uther secures his death. Like Uther has caused his death, essentially.
Right.
So Egraine later confesses nervously that she's somehow pregnant by a man who looked like her husband.
Oh dear. That's
when Uther reveals
that was me.
That was me.
Did you like that? Mm-hmm. I did.
The writer, Geoffrey of Monmouth, his versions of this story skips over her reaction.
Of course.
And simply says that the two lived together as equals. Like just jumping to happily ever after.
All right, we're cool.
Yeah.
We're going to have a kid, man.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I owe a wizard that kid.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I forgot to tell you that when I was Gorlois and undercover.
So from this night of magic, deception, grief, power,
lust,
whatever, the child Merlin bargained for would eventually be born.
Yes.
Arthur.
Yes.
So a few months later, Egraine gives birth to the child destined to become King Arthur.
Only a few months? Doesn't it take 9?
So with that birth, Uther's bargain with Merlin has to
be completed.
Yeah. So on the very night the baby is born, Merlin arrives to collect what was promised.
Yep.
Uther and Igraine's newborn is quietly handed over, just as Uther agreed before.
Yes.
Merlin wastes no time to protect the child and to keep the circumstances of his conception safe and under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
He whisks the infant away from court.
Right.
So if word spread that Arthur came into the world through sorcery and disguise and betrayal, and
it wouldn't go over well.
Yep. It could easily endanger both the baby and his future claim. Yep. So Merlin takes Arthur into the night and delivers him to a loyal knight, Sir Ector.
Yes.
Who will raise the boy in secrecy as a foster son.
Right.
Just like that, Egraine loses not only her first husband but now her newborn child.
Yep. Did her and Gorlois have kids prior to this? No. Okay.
So in other tellings, the secret upbringing becomes one of the keystones of the legend.
Right.
Arthur grows up unaware of his royal blood until Merlin orchestrates the sword and the stone.
Yep.
The moment that reveals that he's the hidden heir.
Correct.
Merlin, having engineered both Arthur's conception and his disappearance, keeps the boy safely out of reach until Britain is ready for him.
Correct.
Okay. So meanwhile, Uther and Igraine settled into married life.
Weird.
In some accounts, they have a daughter together.
Oh.
Geoffrey of Monmouth, the writer, calls her Anna.
Okay.
Who later marries King Lot. Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Another king. Wasn't part of my research.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in later versions, so Anna and King Lot, they have a daughter, Morgaus.
Morgan?
Nope. Definitely not Morgan.
Okay.
But she is Arthur's half sister, and they have a child conceived when Arthur unknowingly sleeps with her.
That's not her. Her name's Morgan.
I don't have an N in this name.
Morgan Le Fay?
I don't know. I'd have to look that up.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Maybe. So through that daughter's line comes Mordred, the man fated to bring Arthur down.
Right.
So Arthur's questionable conception gives rise to a child born from another taboo union.
Yep.
Uther's act of deception creates the conditions for Arthur's birth and Arthur's own tragic mistake later.
Yes.
Creating his own downfall.
Yes.
The sins of the father rippered into the son's legacy, destroying Camelot in the end.
Right.
Legendary history shows that the story of Arthur's birth and death forms one giant tragic circle.
Yeah.
Set in motion the night Merlin placed a dragon-crowned king into another man's bed.
With his wife.
With his wife.
No. Look up
Morgan
Le Fay. Is it Le Fay? Or am I... Shit. It's been a minute.
A powerful enchantress, healer, sometimes villain, sometimes ally. Morgan the fairy, Morgan the enchanter. She first appears in Geoffrey of Monmouth's 12th century writing, where she's described as a magical woman living on the Isle of Avalon.
Mm-hmm.
Later medieval writers expand her into Arthur's half-sister.
Right.
Yes.
See? And she tricked Arthur into banging her.
So what I have, the Morgaus, that's another version of the story.
I had never heard that pronunciation or name, I guess. I just always knew her as Morgan.
Yeah.
So.
I wish it was Morgan.
Because that would be easier.
Yeah. So some French romances she exposes Guinevere's affair. She tries to trap Merlin.
Yep.
She steals Excalibur. She plots against Arthur. Like they don't exactly paint her into the
brightest light.
Brightest light. Yeah. Anyway, so that is the awful story of how King Arthur was conceived
in storytelling,
in folklore,
because
it's not real.
Not real.
Not real.
Back then, it was a lot easier to obviously tell these stories, to like romanticize like our savior, King Arthur. But man, people back then, they believed he was a real fucking person.
Yeah.
And Guinevere and all that, like I said earlier on, they thought they found their grave and they like made this shrine to it and everything, or, you know, probably built a church and a sarcophagus or whatever the fuck it was. I'm not sure. But no, they all thought it was real.
So you had said that you knew this story.
I did.
Most of that you knew.
Correct.
A couple of the little details you didn't know.
There was some details I didn't know about.
Like Merlin's upbringing or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know anything like that. And there's a couple other things. But the overall story, yes, I did know. Because again, I'm a big fan of Arthurian legend, and I read a lot of books when I was younger, watched some movies and so on and whatever. There's actually a good series, I think it came out in the late 90s, with Sam Neill as Merlin. And I don't remember who played other people in the show. It's been so long since I actually watched it. I actually had it on VHS. Wow. That's how old it is. But it was him retelling the story to somebody. And I remember there was one line in it. I'm probably going to butcher this, but it was like, basically, why don't people believe in him? You know, why is magic gone? Basically, because people stopped believing in it. Yeah. So for some reason, that line always kind of stuck with me, even though I'm probably, again, getting it not entirely correct. But no, I've always liked King Arthur and that stuff, because even though it's far earlier than medieval time, it's still kind of in that realm, more or less, just kind of style. Yeah. But no, I did know that story. Yes, that was very cool. I like that one. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
I suppose. All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up, because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate, music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.